Vedi Napoli e poi muori is an Italian saying that translates to see Naples and die. This expression is often used to convey the beauty and uniqueness of Naples, suggesting that witnessing such a stunning landscape is a pinnacle experience. The origin of this phrase is a mystery, but when you fall under the spell of the city, you can't help but feel the emotion it holds. Napoli has a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years. Founded by the Greeks in the first millennium BC, it's one of the oldest continuously inhabited urban areas in the world. Throughout its history, Naples has been shaped by a diverse array of conquerors, including invasions by various Germanic tribes, the Byzantine Empire, the Spanish, the Normans, each leaving their mark on the city's culture, architecture, and traditions. The layers of history can be seen in the city's landmarks, monuments, and historical sites. So the best way to get into the Italian culture is by going to the coffee shop and do what the locals do. Get your coffee or cappuccino and just people watch. Breakfast here is a quick affair. You grab your coffee, you grab your sweets, you eat and go. And one of the most famous coffee shops here, it's over 100-year-old, is Caffè Gambrinus, and we came there to have our first coffee of the day. And it's a very beautiful place. They have so many sweets, and right now, because it's close to Christmas, they also have very Christmassy sweets. So cheers.
Maradona, 20 euro, prego.
We are in the Spanish quarters, and this is the beating heart of Napoli. This is the place to come to see the daily life of Napolitans. It was established in the 16th century to house the Spanish soldiers. This is the typical Napoli that you imagine when you see movies and shows, and when you look up you see all of the laundry hanging from balconies, neighbors talking to each other, and of course 1,000 pictures of Maradona. This is his adoptive country and people are so obsessed with Maradona. We're gonna try to see how many pictures of Maradona we're gonna see in the city while we're here.
Sì, di tutte le squadre, vedi? Milan, Inter, Napoli, Juve.
Quartieri Spagnoli is a historic neighborhood in the heart of the city with a unique energy. Its history is linked to the military presence of the Spanish rulers in Naples during the 16th and 17th century. In the early 16th century, Naples was under Spanish rule, with various Spanish monarchs overseeing the region. The Spanish Quarter was established to accommodate the soldiers and military personnel who were stationed in Naples during this time. Despite the end of the Spanish rule in Naples, the influence of the Spanish Quarter persisted in the local culture and architecture. Today, the Spanish Quarter is a dynamic and densely populated area. It's known for its narrow streets, colorful buildings, a street market and small shops, and a sense of community.
Ci metti rappa?
E come sai tutto questo?
Ma
America mai visto.
Dove va? Senegal.
Io no, Etiopia.
Etiopia.
Sì,
Bella Etiopia.
grazie.
Bella Etiopia.
Cosa fate qua?
Si lavora, vedi, fiarielli, minestra. Io ho mia moglie che è ecuatoriana.
Oh, salve.
E lei pure cucina tutto troppo napoletana.
Ah, sì?
Questi ci sono solo in campagna.
Sì.
No, ci vediamo, stanno pure a Roma, stanno pure a Roma.
Sì, ma
Anche,
non sono le
anche a Puglia lo mangiano con orecchiette, no?
non sono gli stessi.
Of course, the only thing that is more famous than Maradona here in Napoli is the Napolitan pizza. So we came to Il Mio Viaggio a Napoli, which is a very famous pizzeria. According to locals, we asked our friends who live here where they eat pizza, and they highly recommended this. And look at this. This is not my Italian passport. So this is their menu. And when I open to the pizza margherita pizza page, it's like $7 for a pizza. Coming from DC, where we pay an arm and a leg to get pizza, I'm like pleasantly surprised.
Cheers.
I've been looking forward to having my first bite of pizza. I ordered the classic margherita pizza, which is tomato sauce, mozzarella di bufala, which is buffalo milk mozzarella, and some basil. It's really amazing. The taste of the sauce itself is insane, and of course mozzarella di bufala is from this area, so you get like the most amazing flavors from that.
A famous dish from here is pizza fritta, which is fried pizza. This one right here is calzone with a lot of good stuff inside. Wow, it's overflowing with ingredients. I see mozzarella cheese, meat, tomatoes. Smells so good. Wow, it's so soft, and the ingredients are really fresh. I love the mozzarella. Wow. Via Toledo is one of the main arteries of Naples, and if you take it and you keep walking toward the sea, you're bound to hit Piazza del Plebiscito, one of the main squares of Naples. This street is really nice. It's full of clothing stores, street food, and it's full of locals.
Via Toledo is one of the main shopping streets in Naples, offering a mix of international brands, Italian fashion, and department stores. It's a popular destination for fashion enthusiasts and those looking for a range of shopping options.
This beautiful building is Galleria Umberto I, which is a shopping mall full of Italian famous brands. Honestly, this place, even if you don't want to shop, is just so beautiful to look at.
Designed by architect Emanuele Rocco and built between 1887 and 1890, the gallery was named after Umberto I, King of Italy at the time of construction. It's a masterpiece of 19th century architecture and is characterized by its impressive glass dome, steel structure, and ornate detailing. The design is reminiscent of other famous European shopping galleries, such as Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II in Milan. The gallery is home to a variety of shops ranging from luxury brands to high street options to cafes and traditional shops. Naples Historic Center is the largest in Europe and has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Piazza del Plebiscito is located near the waterfront and historic center. The square is known for its vast open space and impressive architecture. One of the key attractions on the square is the Palazzo Reale, the Royal Palace of Naples. The palace is rich in history, serving as a residence for Spanish and later Bourbon monarchs. Facing the royal palace is the Basilica di San Francisco di Paola, a neoclassic church with a majestic colonnade. The basilica is dedicated to St. Francis of Paola and has an impressive dome reminiscent of the Pantheon in Rome. Other noted adjacent buildings include the Palazzo Salerno and the Prefecture Palace.
Sti braccia lo torna, sto cuore è sempre pronto a t'aspettare, o bene se va pure per tornare.
Second times la donna però anche noi forse da me
e te stamani fatte più vicino a te sta spuntando solo ma fa freddo come a te.
Napoli's waterfront tells a fascinating story that combines history, culture, and the beauty of nature. The Lungomare is a lovely promenade along the Bay of Naples, offering a breathtaking view. On one side, you see the sparkling blue waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea. On the other, there is a panorama of historic buildings, but the most captivating sight undoubtedly lies in the backdrop of Mount Vesuvius. Dominating the waterfront skyline is the iconic Castel dell'Ovo, or the Egg Castle. Perched on the islet of Megareid, the historic fortress dates to the Roman times and adds a touch of ancient grandeur to Napoli's waterfront. Legend has it that the Roman poet Virgil placed a magical egg in the foundation, tying the castle's fate to the intactness of the egg. The first castle on the site was built by the Normans in the 12th century after they conquered Naples. It also served as a prison where many noblemen and kings were incarcerated.
We've been walking all day, and now we came on Via Tribunale, which is a pedestrian-only street, and it's full of happy hour places with fresh seafood and drink and stuff. So we came to this place called La Tana della Sirena, which is
Where the
cove where the mermaid hides. Is that what it is?
I assume.
Okay. Cheers.
To Naples.
To Naples. It's kind of dark, but it's still early. And so far what we can say is that it has changed a lot from the last time that we came. I think it was maybe 10 or 11 years ago. And grazie. And it's changed a lot. I would say it's very safe. we walk around with big cameras and a lot of recording material, but we haven't had any incidents at all. So, I mean, it's pleasantly surprising to see the transformation of the city. Let me show you what we ordered. Napoli is by the sea as well, by the Mediterranean Sea, so it's always full of seafood here as well. So we got a popo misto, which is a mix of fried fish to have with our drink before we go to dinner and eat some more.
This bowl.
No, grazie. Buono?
Oh yes.
Look at this. The small
Tiny
fish,
fish.
because they're really delicious.
You love it? Yes, these are delicious. You have to eat the whole thing. The tail, or the fin, I should say, the head, in one go.
And everything is edible, even with the shrimp, because it's fried. Via San Gregorio Armeno in Napoli is a street where they have little figurines for nativity scenes. And this street itself, it's from the Roman time. It's very old, and around the 10th century, there used to be a temple, a pagan temple here, and people used to bring offerings to the temple. And with the propagation of Christianity, artisans were being commissioned to make these figurines for the nativity scenes in relation to Christianity. And to this day, there are artisans who are making beautiful figurines for nativity scenes, but you will find also other figurines of popular people, whether in politics or culture or pop culture.
This little street is beautiful year round, although of course during Christmas is when tourism picks up a lot, but you can come anytime.
The tradition of creating nativity scenes in Naples dates back to the 18th century. The street is lined with numerous small workshops and stores, each specializing in different aspects of nativity scene creation. Artisans craft figurine called pastori and various accessories to build elaborated nativity scenes. Over the years, the tradition of creating nativity scenes in Naples has evolved. While traditional scenes depicting the Holy Family, shepherds, and animals are still popular, artisans often incorporate modern and humorous elements, including celebrities, politicians, and popular cultural figures. In 2009, the art of crafting nativity scenes in Naples was officially recognized by UNESCO as part of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity.
So we came to Trattoria da Nella because our friends from Naples recommended, and you cannot imagine what we're dealing with. But I think that it's a place worth waiting for. We gave our name with optimistic, and hopefully they're gonna call us and we're gonna show you why this place is like this popular.
Cheers. Siamo con il signor Ciro, la trattoria da Nennella. Ci stava dicendo com'è la specialità della pasta con le patate.
Troppo buono per il signor Ciro. Niente, è una pasta e patate, è fatta con provola di Sorrento, patate di pasta gialla, olio extravergine di olive e olio di semi, pancetta, qualche pomodorino giusto, basilico, pecorino.
Fantastico.
Metti tutti questi ingredienti insieme e fai la pasta e patate.
Che bello, che bello.
Siamo aperti dal 49, da mia nonna, mia mamma e adesso noi,
Che
con i nostri
bellezza.
figli.
C'è un'atmosfera bellissima.
Grazie.
Chef conferma e annuisce. Chef confirms. Ok,
Ciao,
grazie,
belli.
ciao. This is the famous pasta e patate that Ciro just described so eloquently.
I ordered mezze paccheri with alla genovese, which was meat with onion. And I was watching the show, so I don't know if it's cold or not, but I'm gonna try it. Immediately, you taste the onion. It's really, really good. I never had this kind of pasta before, but and the drink that we got is this no-name red wine, which is really good, and it goes in very easily. You know what that means? It's always dangerous when it goes in easily. Buon appetito.
From the moment Ciro described the pasta and potatoes, my mouth was watering. So I waited a second because it was boiling hot. Now I can't wait to try it and taste it. I never had it like this before. It's so creamy and smoky. Wow.
Allora il ragazzo ha detto 37. Puasca! Vai!
This is the end of our episode in Napoli. We hope you liked the show. We're going to finish the show at the Castel dell'Uovo, which is by the water. And from here we're going to go to Rome and do some more episodes from Rome. So we hope that you can subscribe and hit the notification button so you can be notified when we have our next videos.